Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the investiture ceremony for the 2024 recipients of the Order of the Northwest Territories. I'd like to begin by inviting Karen Mitchell to offer an opening reflection in Gwich'in.
Van Queensisha, which in Kachua cut, Jugdrin Jet E and no quented get the jack, ancient jet nil a. No quick guarded, Jugvan Jet, which will a gained Shitgil Jilt Guatsi, I'ds a G Judy Thuckanged Shop, Trehela, I'ds a G GD Anged Nadat cut, Jirid ordered, NWT cut Guvanged. It's a teen guvenjit trquati guva shotrahela ganjit. It's a jidi thakendo, the thakanjit guvenjit guteza, the thak jat nikijil g cut ganjit no hajek o no kaik it guan, the thakanjit gutil aids at no tranati nan nanjit go it's a short a hela di debate with pesa ganjit that ganjit no quid that Jesus worship. Amen.
My name is Glenn Rutland. I am the clerk of the Northwest Territories Legislative Assembly, and I also serve as secretary to the Northwest Territories Honors Advisory Council, who makes the recommendations of those who are being inducted into the order today. I also have the honor of serving as Master of Ceremonies for today's ceremony. I'll begin by asking our Sergeant at Arms to escort the Honourable Gerald Kisoun, Commissioner of the Northwest Territories, into the chamber. Please rise if you are able and remain standing for the entrance of the Commissioner. Please be seated. Thank you for joining us today, Commissioner Kisoun. I'd also like to recognize the presence of Corey Van Tyne, a former member of the Legislative Assembly, who joins us in the gallery today. The Order of the Northwest Territories was established in 2013 by the Territorial Emblems and Honors Act to recognize individuals who have served with the greatest distinction and excelled in any field of endeavor benefiting the people of the Northwest Territories or elsewhere. It is the highest honor awarded exclusively to residents and former residents of the Northwest Territories. Recipients of the order receive a medal, a pin, and letters patent signed by the Chancellor of the Order of the Northwest Territories, the Commissioner. A member of the order is also legally entitled to use the initials ONWT after their name, which signifies their membership in the order. Since 2013, only 33 individuals have been inducted into the Order of the Northwest Territories, and today we will be pleased to induct the 34th and 35th member. The individuals who have been inducted into the order are Commissioner George Tuckeroo, Bruce Green, Lucy Jackson, Sonny McDonald, Gino Pinn, Ruth Spence, John B. Zoe, Nellie Cornier, Jan Sterling, Anthony Whitford, Dr. Marie Wilson, Paul Andrew, Russell King, Linda Cooey, Jeff Phillip, Tom Zuko, Fred Carmichael, Commissioner Margaret Tom, Les Carpenter, Lillian Elias, Sharon Firth, Lyda Fuller, Joe McBrien, Joanne Deneron, Paul Kaiser, Mary Effie Snowshoe, Jane Dragon, Richard Van Camp, Suzette Montroy, Commissioner Gerald W. Kisoun, Helen Balanoff, Mary Tea, and Richard Hardy. When the order was first established, these were exactly the caliber of individuals that were thought of the most deserving of our highest honor, and this stands true for our inductees today. By virtue of their office, the Commissioner is a member of and Chancellor of the Order and will present the inductees with their medal, pin, and letters patent. I'll ask the Commissioner to come forward. Ms. Tammy Roberts, a longtime Northern resident who moved to Yellowknife in 1993 from Northern Manitoba with her 2 young children. Since moving to Yellowknife, Ms. Roberts has dedicated her heart and her home to children and youth in foster care from across the Northwest Territories. She is nominated for her contributions in the nonprofit sector. For more than 20 years, she has led initiatives in programming, education, resources, and supports advocating for the health and safety of vulnerable children and youth. Ms. Roberts has made significant contributions to the well-being of children and youth through the Foster Family Coalition of the NWT and Home Base Yellowknife. She was awarded the Queen Elizabeth II Golden Jubilee Medal, a Wise Woman Award, and the King Charles III Coronation Award for her exceptional work supporting homeless youth in the Northwest Territories. Ms. Roberts, please come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Tammy Roberts, ONWT. Mr. David Hurley, a longtime Northern resident who moved to the Northwest Territories in the 1970s from Newfoundland. He is nominated for his contributions in volunteer services. Through his volunteer efforts in sports and recreation, Mr. Hurley has been instrumental in shaping the Sport North organization, which has benefited youth and athletes across the North by promoting and developing sport programs. Mr. Hurley is also recognized for his commitment to help alleviate poverty by forming the Habitat for Humanity chapter of the Northwest Territories, which has helped house families across the NWT and become first-time homeowners. Mr. Hurley also has an extensive list of awards that have been bestowed upon him for his outstanding volunteerism, such as the Terry Petcow Legacy Award for Outstanding Volunteer, NWT Habitat Volunteer of the Year Award, Outstanding Volunteer Award from the City of Yellowknife, and has been inducted into the NWT Sports Hall of Fame. Mr. Hurley, please come forward. David Hurley, ONWT. Thank you. It is now my honor to ask the Chancellor of the Order, the Honourable Gerald W. Kisoun, to provide some closing remarks.
Yeah, thank you everyone for joining us here today and witnessing two exceptional individuals accept the highest honor awarded to an NWT resident. As Chancellor of the Order of the Northwest Territories, it is with great honor that I recognize the 2024 recipients of the Order and their families. This year's recipients have served the NWT with great distinction and made a difference to the lives of many Northern residents. These are exactly the caliber of individuals who the Order was designated to recognize. As we move into the holiday season, let's reflect on why Ms. Roberts and Mr. Hurley are being inducted into the Order today. It is for their caring nature and helping hand. This holiday season, let us all make a difference by reaching out to those in need and offering our support. Huinaini, Kwana, Ha'ai, Masi, merci beaucoup. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. This marks the end of today's investiture ceremony. Just before I ask for people to rise for the departure of the Commissioner, I'll ask that you please join us in the Great Hall for refreshments, and I would also ask the recipients of the Order to please remain in the chamber for a few moments to allow some additional time for official photographs. So now, rise, if you're able, for the departure of the Commissioner.